Hello Whale class, I hope you've had an awesome day. Today we are on chapter 12 from the Royal Rabbits of London, The Great Diamond Chase. I am again joined by my blue whale Bubble, so if it's funny you will hear them laugh. Chapter 12. Baffling, said Nelson, when the Royal Rabbits returned from their expedition. Clooney flopped onto the sofa of the war room and undid his bow tie. Laser fell into an armchair, and Zeno, who couldn't sit down because of falling on his behind so many times during his judo lesson, positioned himself beside Nelson's desk with his muscly arms folded. Horatio, who was in the other armchair with his stump on a stool, closed the book he had been reading and looked at Shiloh expectantly. "Why don't you tell us exactly what happened when you went inside, Shiloh?" he asked. Shiloh stood in the middle of the room. He was very nervous because everyone was staring at him again, but he summoned his courage and began to tell his tale from the moment he had entered Tiger Towers. He made sure not to miss out a single detail. He even told them about the marshmallow and caviar and how sick he had felt, because he hoped there might be something in his story that gave away the identity of the thief. "Extraordinary!" exclaimed Horatio, once the tale was finished. "If the minks don't have it, and we don't have it, and Amura doesn't have it, who does?" They all looked at one another in bewilderment. Then Belle de Port flounced into the room in a sparkly red dress. "Why the sad faces?" she asked. "Because we failed, Belle," Clooney replied from the sofa. "Horatio was right," said Nelson, shaking his grey head regretfully. "It was a trap." "But Minsky and I chose not to fall into it," boomed Zeno. "There was no fighting, just a judo lesson. Then Amura screamed, and we followed the tundra wolves into the mansion to find the diamond was gone." He punched a fist into the palm of his paw. "And we have no idea who took it." "We don't have a lead," Laser said. "If you have any bright idea, Belle, let us know. We're stumped." "Ooh la la! Amura didn't have it," trilled Belle de Port gleefully. "Amura had it, but someone took it, Laser corrected. "Ooh la la!" Belle de Port repeated, and there was something in the jolly way she sang it that put a niggle into Shiloh's belly. We have to find who stole it." I think I might have skipped a picture. Oh no, I haven't. It's just that one there. There they are. We're trying to figure out what's going on. There you go. She looks very fancy in that picture, actually, Belle de Port. Belle de Port continued much too cheerfully. "It must have been a very clever animal to steal it from right under the noses of all of you. In fact, I cannot imagine what kind of animal has that level of intelligence to outwit the royal rabbits, mink bosses and tundra wolves." "And a very scary tiger," Shiloh added, watching Belle de Port carefully. "Amura must be very upset to have lost the diamond," Belle de Port said with a sniff. "C'est la vie, but I shall leave you to your dilemma. You clearly don't need me to help you work it out. I'm only good for looking into the periscopes. Shame. I will do as the Generalissimo ordered and see what is happening in the palace." She flounced off to the periscopes, which were lined up in a row at the end of the war room, giving her a view of every room in the palace. At that moment, Shiloh felt another twitch inside his belly. A niggle. This time, he thought he knew exactly why it was niggling, but there was only one way to find out for sure. Nelson sighed. He had not noticed Belle de Port's seething fury. "I suppose we had better inform STBT. Clooney and Shiloh, go to Downing Street and tell him what's happened, and see if he and his backstreet brushes have any ideas." Actually, I'm still feeling a little unwell after the marshmallow and caviar, said Shiloh quickly, putting a paw on his belly that didn't feel like sick at all, just anxious. He needed to speak to Belle de Port urgently. Would it be all right if I went to my room? I don't think STBT would appreciate an accident in the Fox Club. Of course, said Nelson, who understood at once. Go and lie down. I'll send Belle de Port to check on you later. And that is the end of the chapter. Ooh, I wonder what that niggle was. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, stay safe. Bye!